Andre Decaires was invited to a meeting between the Iyanola Council for the Advancement of Rastafari and the Prime Minister on Wednesday, September 11. The meeting was held to discuss how the Rastafarian community can benefit from the cannabis industry.
Basically, the meeting was about the Rastafari community and how they're going to benefit from the cannabis industry. As everybody knows, they were singled out during the illegal regime, brutalized, sometimes murdered, put in jail, families broken up. And just imagine how advanced the Rastafari community could have been if they weren't really discriminated against.
Decaires stated that based on the discrimination the Rastafarian community has faced in the past, reparations are being sought to develop that community and the cannabis industry.
Because of that, they are asking for reparations because of the system oppressing them, and which included lands and help from the government, seed money for agricultural projects, to put down infrastructure, to assist with, they have Rasta communities because they've been discriminated against. They have no housing, they live in a deplorable state. So the Icar was there to really lobby for assistance from the government in the form of reparatory justice.
He also spoke on the economic benefits of the cannabis industry.
I would like people to understand that for years, this is a consumer nation where many people in all walks of life use cannabis. And we say 20% of the people smoke a spliff a day, so $5 a day. And that works out close to $60 million a year. So the local personal use industry is worth about $60 million a year. When we legalize now, we bring in the tourism industry into the mix, and that, I think, when we did the calculation with Pumandu, brought another $10 to $15 million into it. So we're looking at $75 million industry, maybe $100 million industry a year.
Decaires went on to highlight the byproducts of cannabis.
There's so many things you can do with the cannabis that could add value and shelf life. Oils and massage oils and therapeutic oils and creams and balms and all those sort of things. So it's really hard to calculate the economic benefits, but it's surely going to be an economic benefit. And what it does, it provides jobs to many people who cannot enter the traditional job market because of their level of education and because of poverty. So we're hoping that we could create pathways of social upward mobility for that forgotten class of person in the island.
Based on previous consultations within several constituencies, Decaires highlighted the main takeaways.
We went to 7 constituencies for public consultation, and the 2 biggest takeaways were that the people didn't want to see cannabis in the hands of youngsters, and the second one was that they didn't want to see big people take over the business, whether it be local or foreign investors. So even prior to this, prior to legislation, Icar and myself and the cannabis movement, we knew that when the legalization came, there would be money lovers who would, just want to jump into the business and take it over, not because they use cannabis or they like Rastafari. In fact, they probably hate all of that, but the money that could be made would attract them. So we knew these vultures would be coming, and the most ethical and fair way to deal with it was to come up with a cooperative. So these people could join the cooperative and have one vote, just like the Malawi man. None of the CARICOM islands have the cooperative idea, but are very encouraged and are actually trying to introduce the cooperative idea.
For Choice News Now, I am Decaires Lionel.